What's up, YouTube? Ryan back today with the Week 21 minor league recap. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Week 21 in the books. I'll just go ahead and say it. AAA had the best performances offensively I've seen all season long. Cannot wait to get there. Before we can get to them, we got to go through all the other divisions. No rookie ball today and very little low A. I'll be honest, this is made for top prospects, and 50% of, I feel like, the top 100 / just any hyped prospect in the minor leagues right now is in Double A. It's crazy. So high A and Double A are going to be pretty loaded this week, but Triple A was absolutely nuts. So let's jump into it with player number 1. Alrighty, first player at low A, everyone, Brock Porter. We've been talking about him all year. He's been so solid. Over 4 innings this week. He had 8 strikeouts, only gave up 1 earned run. As normal, I'm going to be annoyed because he only went 55 pitches. I don't understand it. 20 starts in 20 years old. Why are we having him hover at 60 pitches every single start? I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason to be afraid of Tommy John at this point. I'm sorry. There's just no point of being afraid of it. And then our last and only other player at low A this week is going to be Max Clark. So that makes him sort of our MVP. Over 4 games this week, Clark hit .333 with a .579 on base percentage and a .912 OPS. He had 0 extra base hits, but he had 4 hits in 4 games. He had 3 RBIs. He walked 6 times and stole 2 bases and got beaned. So Max Clark, he's always been able to get on base. When he was in high school, he walked almost 50% of his plate appearances. Actually insane number. And he's showing the ability to do that in professional baseball so far. Now that he's in low A, get to see him start seeing a little bit better talent. I'm super excited about Max Clark. I think he's going to be so good. As we move into high A, Jackson Jobe is our first pitcher this week. Jobe, somebody who, he was a huge draft pick. He was the 3rd overall pick in the 21 draft. Last year in 2022, he honestly struggled a lot, and he's figured it out for the most part this season. Had a couple bad starts this year, but really only given up substantial runs in 4 of his 12 starts this year. So over 86 pitches this week, he managed 6 innings, which is his best start all year. He had 6 strikeouts, and he gave up only 1 earned run. Jobe, he's starting to look like the guy they drafted 3rd overall. Next up, Chase Petty, 1st rounder back in 21 as well for the Minnesota Twins. This kid's been awesome this year. He's at a 1.95 ERA over the entire season. Went 57 pitches. He went 4 innings, had 7 strikeouts, no earned runs. He's looked so good this season. His strikeout rate's a little lower than I would expect because he does throw really hard. Other than that, he looks pretty much unhittable. So Chase Petty's pretty good. And the last pitcher we're going to talk about is Hurston Waldrop. He was the 24th overall pick in this year's draft. And he's had 4 starts, and he's looked super solid so far in his professional little debut here. This week, over 65 pitches, went 4 2/3 with 10 strikeouts, gave up no earned runs. Atlanta Braves, they got something cooking in their farm system with a few pitchers. They're looking really scary with the offense they currently have and the pitching they have in their minor league system right now. They're going to be good for a while. Alrighty, our first hitter at high A, Spencer Jones goes Oppo Taco. Jones this week over 4 games, .375 batting average, .412 on base percentage, .974 OPS. He had a home run, 6 hits in 4 games. He had 2 RBIs, walked 1, stole a base. And just a reminder, Spencer Jones is 6'6". He's an absolute moose. He was a 1st round pick in the 22 draft for the New York Yankees. Just got moved up to Double A. I think it was pretty deserving. Next up, Kevin Alcantara just pokes this one, and he knew it was gone immediately. Oppo Taco. Alcantara this week over 6 games, .375 batting average, .400 on base percentage, .1150 OPS. He had 2 home runs, a triple, a double, 9 hits in 6 games. He walked once, had 6 RBIs. He missed the cycle by only a single in one of the games this week. And this is the Kevin Alcantara we've been wanting. Kevin Alcantara, again, 6'6", another gigantic kid. He just has been a little underwhelming this year. I was expecting him at Double A at this point, but, still young, still has time to progress. He just turned 21. So hopefully next season we see Alcantara take a big jump. We're waiting to see that big jump out of him. Up next, Kyle Teal. This guy doesn't need to show anything so far. Over his little debut here, he's been basically perfect. Over 4 games this week, .500 batting average, .579 on base percentage, .1150 OPS. He had a double, 7 hits in 4 games. He had 3 RBIs, walked once, stole a base. Like, over his first 13 games, he's hitting 430 with a 530 on base percentage and 1100 OPS. Oh my gosh. Kyle Teal looks so good. Up next, Xavier Isaac still hitting nukes at high A. Dude's got power. Isaac this week over 5 games, 450 batting average, 542 on base percentage, 1292 OPS. He had a home run, 3 doubles, 9 hits in 5 games. He had 7 RBIs, walked 4 times. The more the season goes on, the more I like Xavier Isaac. I think at a bare minimum, he's going to be a nice power bat for an MLB team one day because he's just a big kid. But like, he's starting to really show that he can get on base at a high rate, and he's got pop. And our MVP at high A, Jet Williams, went nuclear this week. By far the best week he's had all year. Williams this week over 6 games, 440 batting average, 548 on base percentage, 840 slugging, 1388 OPS. He had 3 home runs, a double, 11 hits in 6 games, 9 RBIs, walked 6 times, stole 2 bases. Oh my goodness, Jet Williams. He's so hard to like forecast because he's only 5'6", but he is so good. We might have an Jose Altuve 2.0 on our hands. Like, he is looking so good. As we move into Double-A, Cade Horton, he's been showing up on our recaps a lot this year. He's been dominating this season. This week, over 77 pitches, went 5 innings, 6 strikeouts, 0 earned runs. Just another good start for Cade Horton. Up next, Luis Angel Acuna, and it's still crazy to me how much he looks like his brother. Over 6 games, 400 batting average, 500 on base percentage, 900 OPS. He had 10 hits in 6 games, no extra base hits, but he had 3 RBIs, walked 4 times, stole 2 bases, got beamed once. Baby Acuna is going to be good. It's just a matter of time when they give him a chance. I can't wait. Up next, Jace Young doing his thing. This kid hits just like his brother. At this point, if your last name is Young, you just hit really well. Over 6 games, 375 batting average, 444 on base percentage, 1028 OPS. He had a home run, 2 doubles, 9 hits in 6 games. He had 3 RBIs, walked 3 times. Yeah, man, the genetics are there. They can just flat out hit in this family. And since he actually got promoted to Double-A, he's been hitting a lot better. Up next, Austin Wells, lefty crime. We love a little lefty crime. Wells this week over 6 games, 318 batting average, 423 on base percentage, 1060 OPS. He had 2 home runs, a double, 7 hits in 6 games, 7 RBIs, walked 3 times. Yeah. Austin Wells is going to be a stud. I do think he's the catcher of the future in New York, so keep an eye on him. All right, so this is where things get interesting. Ben Rice, another Yankees catcher, has been going off. So Ben Rice has 12 home runs in his first 32 Double-A games. Actually insane. He is 24, so he's a bit older. But over 5 games this week, 400 batting average, 455 on base percentage, 1205 OPS. He had 2 home runs, a double, 8 hits in 5 games. He had 6 RBIs, walked twice, stole a base, plays catcher and first base. So maybe he's the catcher of the future. I don't know. But he's not a huge prospect, but he's going to start climbing the rankings with how well he's done at Double-A. Like 12 home runs in 32 games is silly. So whatever he changed or figured out, it's working. And our MVP at Double-A, Junior Canario. Dude, this kid is special. He is so good. Canario over 5 games, 474 batting average, 522 on base percentage, 1259 OPS. He had a home run, a triple, 9 hits in 5 games. He had 8 RBIs, walked 3 times, stole a base. Junior Canario is him. Like, honestly, he might not, probably Jackson Holiday still, but like, he's probably the second best offensive prospect right now. He is absolutely insane. If he walks a little bit more, he'd probably be above Jackson Holiday on my list right now. He's been that good this year. Alrighty, jumping into AAA, Elvis Martinez doing Elvis Martinez things, on track to have another 30 home run season. Elvis over 6 games, 318 batting average, 400 on base percentage, 991 OPS. He had a home run, 3 doubles, 7 hits in 6 games. He walked 3 times. Again, Elvis, he's been underwhelming for how hyped he was. Just he doesn't hit that consistently, but they do get hit a home run, so if ever it clicks, this dude's like an MVP candidate. Up next, Kobe Mayo, dude. Like, this dude just hits tape measure home runs. It's silly. Mayo this week over 6 games, 316 batting average, 500 on base percentage, 1184 OPS. He had 2 home runs, a double, 6 hits in 6 games. He had 9 RBIs, walked 7 times. He only struck out 3 times in 26 plate appearances. Like, Kobe Mayo, man. Just another prospect in the Orioles system right now that makes them super scary. Talk about a prospect that's been so good this year. Colt Keith. Don't know how he's still in the minor leagues, but this man is just really solid. He's very good. Colt Keith over 6 games, 375 batting average, 452 on base percentage, 1243 OPS. He had 2 home runs, 4 doubles, 9 hits in 6 games. He walked 5 times, had 9 RBIs. Yeah. Colt Keith, so good. I don't know why he's still in the minor leagues. Tigers need to bring him up. Give him a couple ABs before the end of the season. Come on. Up next, the Martian, Jason Dominguez, over 7 games and played basically his first week at AAA. 520 batting average, 571 on base percentage, 1291 OPS. He had 5 doubles, 13 hits in 7 games, 9 RBIs, walked 3 times, stole a base, 1 intentional walk as well. Is it almost time to see the Martian at the MLB level? Are we going to see a couple ABs this year out of him since the Yankees aren't going to make the playoffs? I hope so. Up next, Ronnie Mauricio goes down and pokes this one out. He's been doing it all year, man. It's time to see Ronnie Mauricio in the show. Mauricio this week over 6 games, 458 batting average, 536 on base percentage, 1411 OPS. He had 2 home runs, a triple, 2 doubles, 11 hits in 6 games. He had 4 RBIs, walked 4 times, stole 3 bases. Like, bring him up, Mets. Bring him up right this second. You have to. They've dropped Brett Beatty down. Bring up Ronnie Mauricio. Let him play. See if he's the guy or not. Come on. Did I mention there's still 3 more players at AAA to talk about? And one of them is Alexander Canario. He's healthy, and he's kind of doing what he did last year. After Canario got traded to the Cubs last season, he went crazy in their minor league system, and he's healthy again. And yeah, he's going crazy. Over 6 games, 462 batting average, 444 on base percentage, 1115 slugging, and a 1560 OPS. He had 4 home runs, 5 doubles, 12 hits in 6 games. He had 8 RBIs. Like, what a week from Canario. Oh my gosh. The Cubs have something to look forward to in this kid because we've seen it his whole minor league career. When he is hot, he is so good. It is crazy how good he is when everything's clicking. He does have the tendency to have like slump weeks too, but like he is the streakiest of streakiest hitters. Okay, I might have lied. Our last player of the week is Hunter Goodman. He just got brought up for his MLB debut, had 2 hits, but man, has this kid gone crazy in AAA. This week over 5 games, Goodman hit 500 with a 583 on base percentage, 1150 slugging, and a 1730 OPS. He had 4 home runs, a double, 10 hits in 5 games. He had 12 RBIs, walked 3 times, got beamed once. Hunter Goodman, he's 23 years old, just made his MLB debut. Again, went 2 for 4 with an RBI in his first game. This is a kid that people have been begging me to put on my recap for over a year now, and I finally just have to throw him on there. And he just made his MLB debut, so it's probably the only time he's ever going to be on my recaps, but 1733 OPS, could not leave him off. Hunter Goodman plays catcher, plays first base, plays left field, and if he sticks at catcher, he's got a lot of offensive upside. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for the Week 21 minor league recap. Those AAA numbers were absolutely absurd. Pretty much everyone had over 1,100 OPS. It was insane. But yeah, just seeing really good performances from these top prospects towards the end of the year is looking really promising. I can't wait, honestly, for next season because so many players are going to debut. So many hyped up players are going to debut. Honestly, the minor leagues might be boring next year with how many prospects are going to leave the farm systems. I'm just going to go ahead and say it, but I'm here for it. I'm super excited. All right, that was a lot of fun. As always, everyone, if you guys like this video, please give a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If I forgot anybody, the dates for this video was August 20th through August 26th. Drop their name and stat line down below. All right, everyone, thank you all for watching. Have a great week. See ya!